So I've started to avoid people. And today I kind of want to unpack it and talk a little bit about it. And really kind of explain why I think it's happened. You know, I used to be the guy when I was younger that always wanted to go out. I always wanted to be surrounded by lots of people. And then as I started to age and get a little bit older and then meet better people, I started to realize that a lot of the people that I was hanging out with or associating with just it wasn't where it was at, right? Not that they're not like cool people, but they weren't good for me. They weren't right for me. And I really found like I was being drained more of energy than I was being like infused with like energy and feeling good when I was around these people. And it kind of struck me, I would say like 5 years ago, I was at this like party. It was a bunch of couples. It was my wife's friend. It was a birthday party, and I was around like all these other like dudes, right? A lot of them were successful. Some of them weren't like super successful, but most of them, honestly, like they all worked like a 9-to-5 job, and you know, they all had kids. I don't have kids. I am an entrepreneur. They are not entrepreneurs. And I just found myself sitting there like talking, and I'm like, why the hell am I even here? I was sitting there and I'm like, why am I like just ready to leave? Like, and that came to be like every party, every event, every dinner I'd go out with or out to. It was like before I even got there, I was in my head having a dialogue and a conversation of, all right, how can I leave early? And my wife actually like would get pissed at me. She's like, because I'd have the conversation like, okay, so if they want to go out afterwards, like we're just going to go. She's like, why are you like already planning your exit? I'm like, because honestly, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, I just don't want to be around people. It's not that I don't like some of the people that I'm hanging out with or anything like that, but I just feel so much better being by myself. I used to think that I was this like huge extrovert, right? Where I wanted to be around tons of people, right? I was really like, you know, jovial, and that is something that I can do, and I can network, and I can talk to people, and I can, you know, engage with people. I'm very good at it. But the difference is that it doesn't give me energy being around people and being that person. I like to be by myself, honestly. I like to be home. I like to be with my wife. I like to be with my cats. I want to be in my town. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go talk to people. I don't want to be around people that I don't get value from. And I think that I'm probably not alone. And when you really unpack sort of your friend circle or the things that you do or the people you do them with, I'm probably not alone. I'm probably not the only one that does the Irish goodbye at parties or at bars or whatever. And that's something else. It seems like a lot of times what people do for fun is drinking, going to a bar, going to like a sporting event or something like that. And I just don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy being around drunk people. I don't enjoy sitting in a bar. I would rather be doing something else. I would rather be by myself. I would rather be sitting on my couch. I would rather be alone. And so I have come to realize that at 49 years old, I have really started to avoid people. And I don't know if this is something that I should try to fix or if it's just something that happens as you get older. And that's something that I just wanted to kind of discuss and talk a little bit about. You know, there are specific types of people that I have removed from my life because I don't have time. I don't want to fuck with them, right? If you're a constant complainer, I don't hang out with you anymore. So if you're somebody watching this video that I used to talk to and you realize, oh wait, Aaron doesn't call me back anymore, it's probably because you're a complainer and I don't want to hear your bullshit. Number 2 is stupid people. I don't want to be around people that are dumb, honestly. And it just seems like there's so many dumb people out there that it's like, you know, and it's like, you wonder why your life is the way that it is. Like, it's not a mystery. Like, I feel like I'm a genius around a lot of these people. It's like, you're where you are because of the choices that you have made that have led you to where you are. All right? I don't want to be around dumb people. I don't want to be around people that play victim. I don't want to be around people that are just not good people. If you are an asshole, I don't want to be around you. If you are somebody that is just not a high quality, high caliber, highly moral person, I don't want to be around you because it does nothing but bring me down. And if you are truly wanting to be successful, the people you surround yourself with is one of the most important, if not the most important thing that you are going to have to decide to do or not do. And so for me, when I met Antonio Centeno, I've talked about it often. That was a point in my life when all of a sudden things started to click, and I got around and I was exposed to more amazing men that were doing something similar to what I wanted to do, which was be an entrepreneur. And from this point, it was like everything started to scale. Everything started to get better when I surrounded myself with people that were like me. And the other thing that I realized is that when I was around these people, I got energized, right? Because we could talk about things that I was passionate about. I don't want to go to a party, hang out with Brad, and talk about your vacation or your 401k or your dickhead boss or I don't give a shit. Should I be more understanding? Should I be more interested? Why? Life is too short to be around boring people. I want to be around people that inspire me. I want to be around other entrepreneurs. I want to be around people that just are hungry and driven and kind. And that's one of the things that I've really noticed about, the 10K Club. As you know or don't know, I started a new community with Antonio, and it was really just simply to help entrepreneurs or people that want to make an extra $10,000 a month. I'm going to link to it down below. If you're interested in signing up to be on the list of the potential next people that we allow in, we only allowed 50 people in when we started 2 months ago. And it's amazing. We have one guy, Rocky, who literally sold $15,000 profit. He made $15,000 profit in a single day. Single day from some of the stuff that we're talking about. We also talk about other business ideas. I am constantly being flooded with ideas. A lot of the ideas are service-based businesses, all right? I think in the world of AI, if you can do, or if you have a service business that can handle or deal with a problem that a lot of people have, then you're going to be very successful and you don't have to worry about AI. Anyway, I'm not going to get into this right here. If you're interested to be on the list of the next class, I'm going to link down below to a list. Go sign up. We're going to notify you if you're interested in joining. Join us. We're only allowing 50 more people into this group. It's very small. It's very closed. All right. And the reason for that is because of what we give and what we do and what we are there to do, and which is be around and help the people that truly need it. But that was one of the things that I started thinking about on our weekly call, is just these people that I'm around and these people that I'm engaging with. These people are the ones that are like, they inspire me. They're exciting because they are driven and they're passionate. They might not have figured it out yet, but I want to help them get there. And for me, I love teaching, and I love being like somebody that can give you the hard, critical advice that you need that your mom won't give you. I love being that person. Anyway, if you want to join us, I've got that link down below. But I was thinking about this whole idea that the people you choose to associate with are going to be a barometer, or are going to be the biggest indicator whether or not you're going to be successful or not. I am a boring person. I do the same thing every single day. I have my routine, and I am a homebody. I am not super exciting. I am not traveling all over the country. I don't even like to travel. I like to be home. But like I said, I've started to avoid people more and more and more when it comes to interactions. And I want to know what you think. Are you somebody that does the same thing? Have you found that the older you get, or even the more successful you get, you kind of retract, or you're not engaging with the people like you used to, or the same people like you used to? I'm interested to know your opinion, because I don't see myself getting better at this. I have a very close, small group of friends that I consider to be like my really good friends, right? And I see them regularly, and I enjoy their time. Most of my friends are older people. I just enjoy older people's company. I don't like I said, going to bars. I don't like, being around drunk people. Some of my older friends definitely can throw down, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can have deeper, more philosophical, more just interesting conversations. And I also have found that because I've been more selective with the people that I hang out with, my brain is a lot more peaceful. When I think about some of the people that I've had in my life that I spent time with or that I would engage with, it was something that not only did it basically pull me down, it was like I was hanging out with like anchors. And that's the thing. When you're hanging out with people that aren't uplifting, aren't your equal, aren't moving in the right direction, it's literally like you're just attaching yourself to these anchors that are holding you back, right? I've had people that have just not been right for me, whether or not it was toxic friends that just did not have my best interest in mind. I had to get rid of them because they were making me feel bad about myself. I've had other people that just when they call or I see their number pop up on my ID, I'm like, oh God, voicemail, right? And it's simply because I need to protect my mental peace. I need to protect my time. If you give everybody that wants a piece of you, a piece of your time, your attention, there's going to be nothing left for you. And if you're somebody that gets inspired or you get energized by being by yourself or being able to focus or concentrate on the things that you enjoy, that give you joy, that give you pleasure, that give you enlightenment or mental peace, then you need to protect it with everything you have. And so I just wanted to talk about this. I know it's a little bit rambling. I know that it's a little bit all over the place. But I've just realized that I have started to really avoid situations. I avoid parties. I avoid people. And it's simply because I've gotten to the point in my life where I don't want to fuck with things or times or people or places that I don't want to. Life is too short, honestly. That being said, I have made it a bigger priority to spend more time with the people that I care about and I love, like my family. And that's something that, as I've gotten older, I've realized, life is short. And as you see more people get sick, as you see more people die, it's just important, I feel, to be around and to let the people that you really care about know how you feel about them while you still can. And so if there was one takeaway from this, I would say call somebody, text somebody that you need to, tell them you love them. And also know that it's okay to outgrow what you used to do for fun and who you used to do it with. I think this is something that is hard for a lot of people to do or understand, but once you do it, it's amazing how peaceful it gets.